Hey everyone, Dr. Josh Matson here with Infinity Chiropractic Center. I'm going to talk today about gluten, which for a lot of you who don't know what that is, gluten is a protein that's in wheat. And there's different proteins in wheat as well, like gliadin, and there's wheat germ and stuff like that that can have a large effect on the brain. But gluten is a very large one that has been found through the research to affect an area of your brain. It's called your cerebellum, which we're going to talk about today. Sorry, it kind of keeps going dark and light on me but I'm going to show you real quick what the cerebellum is. If I go back to here, so this area of your brain right here is what's called your cerebellum. It really coordinates everything in your brain. It has more neurons than the rest of your brain combined because it literally coordinates your brain and it coordinates your body to move well. It's what creates smooth movement. It's what, if functioning well, makes kids look very athletic. If not functioning well, makes kids look very clumsy. It also is what helps to coordinate smooth tracking of your eyes and the ability for you to jump from one target to the next target and be dead on every time. So it plays a lot into kids' development. But what happens is one of two things. When kids have just a sensitivity to gluten, it can create inflammation in the gut. So kids eat gluten, they get inflammation in the gut. When you get inflammation in the gut, most likely you're going to get inflammation in the brain, which and the reason why is because a lot of kids have leaky gut. When inflammation gets through there, you get immune system, when gluten gets through your leaky gut, you get an immune system response, which creates inflammation. And also there's a lot of research out there that shows if you have a leaky gut, you probably have a leaky brain, a blood-brain barrier as well. So then those antibodies that your body made to get rid of gluten is getting into your brain. Then what happens is the proteins that look in your cerebellum look a lot like gluten. So then your body starts attacking your cerebellum, and that can create an autoimmune issue with your cerebellum, which is a lot more common than you'd ever think. It all sounds like a big like fairy tale type of thing, but it is amazing the difference that happens when you take gluten out of kids' diets. Their immune system stops responding so severely and attacking themselves, and their eyes start to smooth out, their balance gets better, their coordination gets better, and it literally only takes like a week. It's crazy when you actually test it on a kid. So if you have a kid that has difficulty with eye tracking, they can't track stuff smoothly, their eyes are jumping all over the place, I find this more to be an issue with just kids. Adults, it can be an issue as well, but a huge percentage of kids that have eye tracking issues, this is playing into it, and it's creating an issue with their cerebellum because their immune system isn't functioning well. So if you have a kid that has eye tracking issues, take gluten out of their diet, and it's really fun to do because what happens is record their eyes, have them just put a dot on your finger, have them track it really smoothly before you do anything. Just record it. Record their vision, how they move from side to side, up, down, and then you'll see skips and you'll see jumps in their vision. And then also test their balance. Have them stand just one foot in front of the other one, close their eyes, see how long they can balance for. They'll fall usually pretty quickly. And then take gluten out of their diet for like 2 weeks. And then recheck their eyes. If they're sensitive to gluten, or if they're creating an immune system response, or they actually have an autoimmunity to gluten, then they're gonna improve dramatically. And their eyes will track so much smoother. And then also when you go and have them do balance, they'll improve from they'll go like 3 or 4 seconds the first time to like 20 or 30 seconds the second time. It's really, really quite cool. And it's a lot of fun. But so if you have a kid that has been struggling for a long time with eye tracking stuff, they're just not getting better, this may be a helpful tool for you. So have an awesome day, and we'll talk to you later.